Students, in this lesson we are going to learn how to multiply binomials together. Now, if we remember correctly, binomials means two terms. And the two methods we are going to focus on today is the distributive method and the FOIL method. So the first method, let's look. Distributive method. And let's take two binomials. We're going to use x plus 3 and x plus 4. Now the distributive method, we are going to distribute the x to each term in the second binomial. So you're going to have x times x, and then you're going to distribute the x to the 4, so you're going to have 4x. Now we're going to use the 3, and we're going to distribute that to each term in the second binomial. So you're going to have 3 times x, or 3x, 3 times 4. So we come down to the next line, and we're going to have, well, x times x is x squared, plus 4x, plus 3x, plus 12. Now let's combine like terms. We know that the 4x and the 3x are like terms. So we combine them. X squared plus 7x plus 12. That's our final answer. That's our simplified final two binomials multiplied together, x squared plus 7x plus 12, using the first method, which was the distributive method. Now we're going to look at the second method. And that's called FOIL. And FOIL means, F means first terms. The O means outer terms. The I means inner terms. And the L means the last terms. And now we're going to use the same two binomials. We're going to use the x plus 3 and the x plus 4. Because I'm going to show you no matter which method we use, we are going to end up with the same answer. So we look at it, the first terms. Well, what are the first terms in the two binomials? X and x. So we multiply them together. We have x times x. The outer terms. The outer terms are the x and the 4. So x times 4. Then we look at the inner terms, and the inner terms are the 3 and the x. And then the last terms, which are the 3 times the 4. Sometimes you can put different shapes around the letters so that you know what you're multiplying them with. So we multiply the x times the x, and we get x squared. 4 times x, 4x. 3 times x, 3x. 4 times 3, or 12. Now we combine the like terms. We have a 4x and a 3x, and you're going to end up with x squared plus 7x plus 12. Well, let's compare this answer to the answer that we got in the first method using the distributive method, and that's x squared plus 7x plus 12, which is the exact same answer that we got this time. So if you look, it doesn't matter when you have two binomials and you're multiplying them together, whether you use the distributive method or the FOIL method, whichever method you're comfortable with, you're going to come up with the same answer.